Very good morning, students. I hope you all are well. You all are utilizing your time in a fruitful way. Students, today is our second class, and today we will discuss the same chapter which we have discussed earlier. Okay, so the chapter name Devotional Path to Divine is going on. Okay, most of the topic we have covered. Okay, and only few topics are left that we will cover today. Now, so today's what we will learn, what we will know about the in this chapter. So today we will discuss about the Sufi movement, about Khwaja Muinuddin Chishti, who is also related to the same Sufi movement, and Nizamuddin Aulia. This is our last topic of this chapter. Okay, so moving ahead, let's start our the first topic, the Sufi movement. Students, see, in this chapter we are discussing about the devotional path to the divine. Whatever we have discussed in this chapter, okay, till now, that was the divine path in the Hindu religion. Okay, but now we will discuss about the divine part of the Islamic community. Okay, so here the Sufi movement, it is originated in West Asia. Okay, the Sufi movement is originated in West Asia, and it is spread into India in the 10th and 11th century. Okay, see, the Sufi word, from where it is came from. So the Sufi word is came from the Arabic word, which means Suf. Arabic word Suf, and it is a, what is Suf? It is a kind of black woolen cloth. It is a kind of black woolen cloth. Okay, the students, see, like we discussed in this chapter that the bhakti movements and every every devotional path teach us the humanity. Okay, the humanity. What teaches? It is teach us the humanity. Humanity is the actual divine path. Okay, like in the Sufi movements, the people also followed the. They believed that service of humanity was equal to the service of God. Okay, जो लोग भी सूफी मूवमेंट्स को फॉलो करते थे उनका मानना भी यही था, ठीक है। ह्यूमैनिटी की अगर हम सर्विस करेंगे, मतलब अगर हम किसी पर्सन की पर्सन की हेल्प कर रहे हैं, किसी भी की हेल्प कर रहे हैं, अगर एक नीडी पर्सन की हेल्प कर रहे हैं, तो दैट इज मीन्स दैट यू आर ऑन अ डिवाइड पाथ. ओके, इट डजंट मीन दैट यू आर डूइंग ओनली वर्क, इट इज आल्सो अ काइंड ऑफ डिवाइन पाथ इफ यू आर डूइंग द ह्यूमैनिटी. ओके, the followers of Sufism followed the Sufi path called Tariqa. Tariqa क्या होता है? Tariqa is the way, which is called the way. Okay, so they followed the Sufi path called Tariqa in the guidance of the Peer. Peer was that their teachers, their guru. Okay, you can say that. The hospice or khanqa. What is the hospice or khanqa? Khanqa, just like in Hindu religion, we talk about the ashram. Okay, so in the Islamic community, in Islamic religion, it is also known as the khanqa. Okay, this is a type of ashram. Okay, from where these khanqa were the center of activities of Sufi order. ठीक है, जैसे हमारे क्या होता है हिंदू रिलीजन या हिंदू कम्युनिटी में क्या होता है कि जो भी आश्रम, बहुत बड़े बड़े जो सेंट्स होते हैं, जो संत महात्मा जन होते हैं, उनके आश्रम्स होते हैं. ठीक है, उनके आश्रम होते हैं जिसमें वो लोग रहते हैं. वहाँ से कुछ भी चीज़ें, जो भी ऑर्डर्स वगैरह होता है या कुछ भी रूल्स रेगुलेशन बनाना होता है, जो जैसे कि हमारा धार्मिक, ठीक है, धर्म से रिलेटेड कुछ भी बातचीत करनी होती है तो वो लोग यहाँ से बताते हैं. उसी तरीके से in the same way, the Sufi in the Islamic community, the Sufi has the khanqa from where the orders were released. Now, so these Sufi movements, see, they also do a very fond of the, like in the devotional path in the Hindu religion, we sing the bhajans or hymns. Okay, so in the same way they also sing the Sufi songs, which is called the qawwalis, and they also dance. Okay, for the God, not for the human, for the God. Okay, like we have already discussed, we can praise the gods. We can praise the gods towards our singing, towards the hymns. Okay. Now moving ahead, now we will discuss about some prominent saints of the Sufi movement. The very important, the most prominent saint of the Sufi movements was the Khwaja Muinuddin Chisti. Okay, you have, I think you all have read about it. Khwaja Muinuddin Chisti. He was a great Sufi saint of India. Okay, Khwaja Muinuddin Chisti was a great Sufi saint of India. He was born in 1143 in Sistan in Persia. Where is Persia? Persia. Which country now named as named was Persia? You all know that. Okay. So Persia, now today the Persia was known as a Iran. Okay. पर्सिया जो कंट्री है वो ईरान के नाम से आज जानी जाती है. ठीक है. सो इनका बॉर्न हुआ था 1143. ही केम टू इंडिया अराउंड 1192. नाउ आई विल रिमाइंड यू द डेट, द ईयर 1192. 1192 ईयर इज व्हाई इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. कैन यू टेल मी विच इवेंट वॉज हेल्ड इन 1192 in history? Okay, so I will recall you. In 1192 there was a battle of Tarain, second battle of Tarain, between Prithviraj Chauhan and the Muhammad Ghori. Okay, in which the Muhammad Ghori defeated the Prithviraj Chauhan. Okay, he died in 1234. Khwaja Muinuddin Chisti died in 1234. Listen students, there was an incident happened when Khwaja Muinuddin Chisti came to India around 1132 or 1192. So Prithviraj Chauhan, he lived in the Prithviraj Chauhan estate, but the Prithviraj Chauhan did not want that Sufi sons will live in this estate. So he sent his one of the ministers to the Khwaja Muinuddin Chisti to tell him that he go out, he can went out from the here. So when his minister name was the Ramdev. When the Ramdev was come to tell him that you can't live here, you have to leave this place. But he went to tell him to leave this place. But he also became the follower of the Sufi movement. Okay, because of his guidance. Okay, so this was the impact of the Khwaja Muinuddin Chisti. Now later on, Nizamuddin Aulia, he was also the most prominent saint of the Sufi movement. He was one of its greatest Chisti saints. Oh, one more thing, students, you can tell me where is the dargah of the Khwaja Muinuddin Chisti? I have already told you. So dargah of the Khwaja Muinuddin Chisti is in Ajmer Sharif. In which state it is? Rajasthan. Okay, Rajasthan. Moving ahead, Nizamuddin Aulia. Okay, Nizamuddin Aulia was one of the greatest Chistis saint, and he was born in 1238 at Badayun. Now tell me, where is Badayun? Badayun is in Uttar Pradesh state. Okay, he came to Delhi in 1258. Okay, with his mother, and his teachers or his guru was the Baba Farid, under the guidance of whom he learned many things. One of the incident that is related to his life, you know, you have heard about the Alauddin Khilji. He belonged to the Khilji dynasty. He was the most prominent ruler of the Khilji dynasty, Alauddin Khilji. So once he desired to meet with Nizamuddin Aulia. Okay, but Nizamuddin Aulia did not want to meet him. He told him that when emperor will come from one door, I have two doors. If he will come from one door, I will move out from another door. Okay, he did not want to meet him. He died in 1325. Okay, he died in 1325 and he died in the Delhi. Okay, he died in the Delhi. And one more thing, he when he died, so every year a function called Urs is celebrated at his dargah. Okay, a function called Urs is celebrated at his dargah. So, students, these are the topics that we have covered. This chapter has completed now. Okay, and we have achieved this learning objective today. And I hope you all will complete the exercises of this chapter from reading this chapter while reading, and the PDF of question answer I will send in the group. Okay. So students, now today's topics has completed, and your homework is that complete exercises and write and learn a short note on Khwaja Muinuddin Chisti. Khwaja Muinuddin Chisti. So students, your topic has covered. Now, next chapter we will start tomorrow. Okay, thank you.